Hello everyone, welcome to our practice. My name is Francine and I'm so happy to be guiding you. Let's just begin in a comfortable seated position of our choice, and we come to the breath. We can rest the hands on the thighs, the knees. They can be palm up, palm down. I tend to like to take the tip of my thumb to the tip of my index finger in a mudra. Just grounding and centering ourselves before the practice. Opening the eyes softly, and then coming to this position here where we are on the knees, if that's okay with us. We can always put a cushion underneath as well. And we just want to swing one arm forward and one back and have a tiny bit of twist here, getting into the thoracic spine, but also into the shoulders a little bit as well. We'll make this next one our last one. If we're comfortable sitting onto the heels, we won't be here too long, but again, you can take another seated position if that's what's right for you. And we are simply going to come to neutral on inhale, but cat spine on exhale. Cat spine is when we round. And so we inhale, we exhale, round the spine, and then we come back to that neutral and we round. And we're trying to get as best we can a little bit into the mid and upper back. So sometimes we focus cat-cow a lot on the low back, which is okay. But I thought it would be really nice if we try to pay attention to mid back, upper back. Let's do two more. Now from here, I'm going to turn myself around, feeling free to have our props nearby. If we can, we're going to have one leg in this thunderbolt, as we call it, and we're going to take the other foot to have it flat. Now we can put a cushion if we need to, bringing the foot in. So right now I have the cushion between the hips and the heels. If I can be honest, for me it makes me a little bit less stable. So I shall move it. And we inhale. And on the exhale, can we twist in the direction of the bent leg? And we slowly untwist. And then we're going to take this foot and move it forward, almost like a low lunge. And then we're going to inhale and take the other arm back towards the heel. It doesn't have to reach. We can also put the hand on the block. We can take the other arm up. And we will untwist, take the hands downward. Again, we can have blocks underneath us if we like. Can we take the hips back to that heel? And we're in a version of half split. If we find this a bit too much, we can also do our half split here. To add an extra dimension, let's say we have the right leg forward. Can we take the left hand to the outside of that right leg. Right foot flexing towards us. And we'll end that twist and come into a low lunge. Take our arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. And then bringing the hands to the heart, we inhale really tall. And we exhale, twist once again in the direction of the front leg, but we are in a very different position than we were earlier with that half split. We gaze to the earth. We release the hands. We bring that front foot back. Maybe hips side to side a couple of times. And then we'll repeat that little mini sequence on the other side. So I had one leg bent. Of course, I'm going to now think about switching to the other one. So the right leg will stay in this hero / thunderbolt position, taking the opposite foot. And then we inhale tall. We exhale, we twist in the direction of the bent leg at the front. Because they're both bent, so sometimes hard to tell, but the one that's more forward. We slowly untwist, and the foot that's on the mat, we're just going to move it a few feet forward, almost finding a type of low lunge. And then we reach towards the back heel. Other arm can come up, can stay at the hip. And we come back up, untwist, hands come down. We can come into this position for half split. We can come here if we like. I'll do this one further back, taking the opposite hand to the outside. Untwisting, and then finding low lunge. Inhale, exhale, cactus arms. And we inhale, exhale, twisting in the direction of that front leg. We gaze at the earth, untwist, and that front leg comes back. Finding puppy pose, feeling free to place a block underneath the forehead. Maybe taking them side to side. pressing into our hands, finding seated, maybe in a cross-legged position this time. Whichever leg we have at the front. So if it's, for me, it would look like your left leg. I'm going to try to stretch on this next part to the opposite side. So we inhale, exhale, hinge, then start walking the hands completely to the opposite side of the front leg. We return to center, change the cross of the legs. And again, if this isn't a comfortable position, we can choose one and still try to do a nice long side stretch. We inhale up, we begin exhale by folding. Then we start walking the hands to the other side. And this hand is really trying to walk a little bit further forward. Walking our hands to center and then towards us. Inhale up, exhale, hands to heart.